everybody. Today we are going to do some meditation, just talking about the full moon, its effect on the humans, and also like being in this seasonal change and having a healthy breath and check up in our bodies, because now it's the winter, we get a lot of colds and other illnesses, and your breath can heal you. So if you have a healthy breath and you're constantly checking with your breath, you're actually helping yourself to be stronger, and your immune system increases against all the viruses, not just the coronavirus. So I'm going to talk about the spinal breath today. So that's going to affect your full breath from the tailbone to the crown of the head. So if you, as always, be prepared. So if you got blankets, cushions, blocks, whatever you think you need to sit for a while. So I'm gonna raise my spine here a little bit, going through my tailbone. If I just stick my tail back a bit more, then I find my upright position into my cross-ease pose. You can cushion your knees. When you get to this pose, you can cushion underneath, because that makes them softer. Then you feel a bit more upright. And all the in positions we're going to decide to do today is going to be to do with the spine. And so we're just going to think about the breath first though. And before I start, I always like using some of the oils so that I can actually arrive in my meditation, getting the aromatherapy oil in front of my face. So as I rub my palms, I open my senses, and I'm just gonna rub my third eye, because we want to have an internal gaze all the way through this sit-down meditation. Sighing the tension away, gentle rubbing in the third eye. If you close your eyes and relax your eyelids, you can find the space between the eyebrows and just focus your eyes there. And just rubbing my face, not avoiding the eye area, because you don't want oil in your eye, that can hurt you. You can rub the oil gently wherever you feel. Just get your shoulders here. Opposite arm, the opposite shoulder, just relax. It's almost like somebody's saying, there, there. You're going to be okay. You might find this is also emotional, because we haven't been touching people for a while and not hugging. So hug your shoulders here, squeeze them tight. Also, we are afraid of hugging in contact. So that's the other thing. So you want to do it, but then you have to stop yourself. That can give you a lot of uncertainty and aggression. We want to get rid of all these negative thoughts. Whatever you're feeling today, I want you to think about letting go of this aggression and fear and an unpleasantness. Just relax. As we said again, just starting in the lower part of the stomach here, just place your hands on the lower belly. Breathe into your hands. Visualize your stomach to swell up. Just your seat bones separate here, so you're really trying to fill all the cavity. As you exhale, you're gonna engage the core and feel the pelvic floor lift up. And again, because we are holding on to our pelvic floor a lot, it's an involuntary muscle that keeps our faculties in. So you just need to learn to relax it also. So you're relaxing your seat bones, they're separating, you're breathing into this cavity. You think about all the organs that live here. Try to feel your creative organs relax. And then exhale. Then you are exhaling and engaging that transversus muscles in your pelvic floor. You're almost massaging internally into this part. We also have our Muladhara chakra here, Muladhara chakra here. So you feel that anal points where you can relax a little bit more. Just feel the anus relaxing, your pelvic floor relaxing, your pubic bone relaxing, you're breathing in. And as you breathe out, they all get squeezed by your stomach muscles and your pelvic floor activates and anal lock happens. Just keep going through it. See whether you can release tension here. Whatever you feel that you've been holding on to. So extra tension, even though we want to tone our muscles, we don't want always to be tense in the muscles because that can create a lot more problems for us. So we need to be able to relax these muscles. See if there is any pain occurring in parts of your hips. You might want to adjust, move, rock your hips gently front and back, tucking your tail forwards and backwards, rocking your body side to side, relaxing the shoulders and your arms. One more breath, just focusing on the lower part of our stomach and our base chakra. And then relax. So there are two chakras there in the Muladhara and the Swadhisthana chakras there. So they sit in front of each other. So hopefully now you've softened this area. Now we're going to go on the Manipura Chakra, which is the solar plexus here. Just place your hands here and just see where you can expand. You're still breathing into the lower part of the stomach. Yes, it needs to fill here too, but you're taking your mind more into the belly here. See whether you can push more into that as well. Again, your seat bones open. You're feeling the lower part. Then you extend it to middle part. And then you exhale. Lower part first. This chakra is related to making energy. This is where the food goes, where we can absorb and digest our food. So sometimes we just eat a lot, but we still feel we are hungry and we don't have enough energy because we are not able to digest the food and get what goodness from it. So we're breathing properly and you're sitting upright, you can actually eliminate the impurities and absorb the goodness. So we just think about your digestive organs working perfectly, and you feel satisfied with the food you eat. You're able to derive from the food whatever you need. So you're going to go into this deep squeeze in the stomach organs. So you got your intestine, your central column, your stomach, and your pancreas is getting squeezed by your deep core muscles. Then you start feeling this uplifting energy because you feel you're getting everything you need from your breath and you're getting rid of the things you don't need. So you're able to digest. Digestion also refers to all the things we go through. So we need to digest what's happened to us. So if you've gone through some hardship, you need to learn to digest and understand, reflect. Don't try to cover it up and hide it. Because when we don't go through our emotional states and deal with them, we get imbalances in the body. So you just want to digest, understand, and then let go. Because certain things we can't control and change. What's happened to us in the past, we can't change. We can only change how we're gonna react to the things that happen to us. So you're keeping what is right for you pure here. You want to look after you. You want to digest the food you eat. You want to get the energy from it, no matter what happens around you. No matter what you feel, all the fears, insecurities, uncertainties you're living through, doesn't matter. You need to digest the food so that you can be alive. You need to breathe so your body can function. Just relax again. If you need to move the spine, jiggle around, you can. You can change the position you're sitting in. We are moving up into the chest. Again, we are thinking about the breath still coming from the middle, and then you're gonna rise up to the chest now. So breathing. In the chest, we have the ribs expand, and there is more space in the upper back. So we can actually separate the spine by just expanding the ribs like a balloon all around our body here, not just to the front and up. Okay, think about pushing back, breathing in. You're expanding the ribs. As you exhale, you start squeezing from the lower part like we did before. This time you feel the rib cage really going into your lungs, Anahata Chakra here. So you're squeezing the lungs. Then the lungs squeeze your heart. Three-dimensional breath. So here, as you're breathing in and out, continue to do so. And just look for emotions that rise in the chest. Our heart is here. Our real emotions can be affecting this place. When you're upset, your heart aches, literally. All the muscles around it tighten. And you feel depressed because you start slouching the shoulders. So we need to open the heart, open the chest. And as you're squeezing your breath, you feel the heart really getting this hug and massage. So it's getting all the blood coming in and out. And your cardiac muscles getting helped by all the organs around it. So it's not working all alone there, just pumping in and out so many million times. We want to relax so it doesn't have to pump so fast. So it can calm, rest, let go. Now we're going to move on to our Vishuddha chakra. This is our throat. I want you to not squeeze, just gently touch your hands here. So the breath is going to continue. So you're breathing through the nose anyway, but the breath goes straight down to the tailbone, and it's going to rise all the way up to the throat. We're going to soften our throat. Relax. So we go. If you narrow the back of your throat and vibrate your breath, so you can feel the vocal cords getting massaged by the breath you're breathing. That's going to soften the tissue around the throat, and you can actually feel relaxing here. We also hold lots of tension around the jaw area here, so, and then our neck, because we're keeping the head up. So soften all of this, all of the tissue. Sometimes we want to say stuff that we can't get out, or we say things we don't mean. So balancing this chakra is important. This is your expression point. You want to express yourself truly, not hurting, not feeling blocked. So relax. Relax your throat. Now we're going to move up to our Ajna chakra, the third eye here. So I hope that you're feeling as relaxed as I am now, even my voice has changed. So we're going to draw the belly in again from here up, so finishing it through the top of your mouth. You feel the breath lift up and try to tread through the third eye and out through the Sahasrara chakra, so the crown of the head. So we're going to try to do this now. Relax all your senses. Only feel the breath coming through the center and rising. As you're exhaling, your spine gets even further up, and you're feeling the breath going further down. So this breaking through the chakras, in and out through the whole spine, feeling the whole body balanced. Now we are going to get into our squat position to just try to stimulate more into the feet and our meridians through the soles of our feet. So if you don't want to be without support, you can sit onto your block. You can also cushion under your heels with your towels, so it's easier to sit down. So if you're in pain and you don't want to do any more, I'm going to stay here, and I'm just trying to think about my spinal lift again, and I'm just trying to think about all the chakras and just lift my body up so that I can relax down through the tail a bit more and my back relaxes in this position. One more deep controlled breath, and I'm just going to sit into the position after this one. Now I'm just going to relax and rest my body down. Just get to rest your arms, your neck, your shoulders. Now you don't have to do such deep breathing. We've been breathing for about 20 minutes now. It's a lot of breath, so you feel already relaxed. So start just resting the body down, grounding your feet, feeling all the impurities in the body, taking all the tension away and leaving through the soles of your feet. Your spine is relaxed now. You've been breathing into it. All the oxygen coming from the center of the spine and feeding the rest of the body. You can see clearly. Your mind is calm. Now you just want to relax deeper level. Getting all the positivity out of your pose. Feel the tension drain out of the shoulders, out of your throat, out of your neck. Wherever you feel your tension, send your thoughts to heal that area. And watch it happen. Your blood is carrying the oxygen into each and every part of you so that you can start the healing process. Your cells rejuvenate. You create new ones. The dead ones go away. Your blood does all that. Just you can push your body weight onto the toes to get some pressure out if you feel like you're getting too painful in any parts. Press the toes. Connect with the little toe, the one next to it and the one next to it. See whether you can articulate them. And your body weight goes in the front a bit more. Now find the ball of your foot and try to press that down. Then you go back to the heels again. See what happens, what release you get here. Then I'm just going to sit down to rebound. Sitting onto your bum, get your legs out. You might feel pins and needles now after all that sitting down. You might want to rest onto the wall behind you. You can just stretch one side and stretch the other side. Observe your legs moving. Observe the emotions you go through. Don't judge them. Just relax into them. next one we are going to go, either you can go on the saddle pose like me, or you can just lie down in Shavasana, so you don't have to go to the saddle pose. You can actually just recline here and it's fine. In my case, I'm bending my legs back, so I want to get a little bit more stretch, a little bit more work. You can support your back with more blocks so you get a bit more steady there, so you can elevate the shoulders a bit higher than the hips. That can relax you further and you don't have to feel too much work. In this position, you're just going to be so passive, so you might also have to blanket over you, like I will do just now. I let my neck hang here and my arms relax by my side, so I'm feeling the spine still, but my tail still on the floor and I'm connecting with it. And I want to keep thinking about that open chakras and relax into this pose. As I said, you don't have to bend the knees, you can just put them in a star shape. You're getting the soles of your feet together, you can stay there. Or stretch them out in Shavasana pose. Because you had so much breath in your body, you don't have to think about the breath now. You just think about the relaxation. At the moment, even though it's daylight, the moon is still up. It's beautiful moon and the sun is up. We got the sun and the moon at the same time. So there's a lot of lunar power in us, as well as the solar power. So it can be confusing in full moon times, too much energy. Restlessness, sleeplessness, aggression comes up. So try to aid yourself in the lunar power, but just don't react to the energy. Try to contain it for something useful. Like reading a book, going for a long walk, contemplating, or starting the new project for the month ahead, because we're just gonna think about what's gonna happen. Or dream. See what's there that you want. So instead of acting out in anger, we can use that energy to better ourselves. Negative into positive. Retaining the energy instead of wasting it. Being kind to yourselves instead of keep forcing the body. Hopefully your heart is now relaxed. Your body is totally oxygenated. You're ready to take on all the challenges that might come in your way. You shall do so calmly, gracefully, remembering to take the breaks whenever you need to, not force the body, and be more in balance. Look after yourselves, the number one, and your breath. just gonna gently move. You have to get up in a way that you can. Just move your body in a position that you're comfortable with. I'll just shuffle myself to one side. If you feel like you can stay down a little longer, just please do so. Being able to sleep is quite good too. Sometimes some of us need more sleep, so if this is what you want, you can go to sleep now. I shall say namaste. Have a good day tomorrow, okay?